Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights on the strip. You come here on vacation, you want to see some really cool vehicles, please stop by. We've got Al Capone's car, we've got Corvettes, we've got Ferraris, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. So come on by. Folks, yeah, the 1971 Ford Bronco, custom. Okay, it's got a big 351 power plant in the front. 3-speed manual transmission. Folks, it's actually really, really nice. It drives nice. The steering is nice. I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. So, we get cars in and, we need to announce them to the world and let them know that they're available. And we do it kind of in a unique way. They got somebody like me that goes around, says, there's little scratches and a little patina going on right here, getting in and out of it. But other than that, the paint looks really nice, that kind of stuff. So I kind of walk around, let you know where things are worn, let you know where rock chips might be, scratches, stuff that can be fixed, stuff that can't, or is, obviously completely up to you. But we have an aftermarket fiberglass hood on here being held on by hood pins. The motor's pretty neat. Check it out. It's nice and clean in here. We were told that this is a 351 in here, and certainly looks like one to me. But that's what we were told. And the guy who owns this thing has owned it for a long time, and he really enjoyed this sucker. So did lots of things to it. Knows it's all ins and outs and stuff. We do have a stick here to hold this up, just so you know. But it's super easy to pop these pins off, put it back on. Since this is a fiberglass hood, if you get a good look at this paint, this is kind of first of all, let me tell you, come on over here. Let me show you the hood, and let me show you this fender. We're just talking paint match here, okay? Obviously, this was probably painted a little while later, but this also has some speckles in it as well. If you look at the hood, go over it real slow there, Quincy, and the reflection in the light, you'll see some little speckles. So this is kind of like your base model, resto-modded, custom Ford Bronco, if you will, 1971. So it's got, plenty of little imperfections in it, but, I told Quincy that, we're gonna film underneath it. I'm not going to, he is, just so you can see, what the chassis looks like, and all that kind of stuff. But we'll get to that in just a minute. Folks, these seats are, I don't know how to explain this material. It's like half leather, half vinyl, half cloth. I don't know how to explain it. There's little itty bitty, every once in a while you can see where something might have spilled on it or some rain or something like that. But there's no rips or tears in it. It's in fabulous shape. It's like maybe somebody had some spray wax here and got a little bit on the seat kind of thing. But I think these seats have been cleaned. So this is just, we're gonna call it patina, okay? The carpet, the black carpet's all real nice. The pedals are all in good shape. The shifter knobs, all that stuff is in good shape. Looks like this plate's a little loose here. I just noticed that. That's not a plate, that's just a boot. This is your two-wheel drive to all-wheel drive. We have not played with this, with the all-wheel drive, or we've kind of left this alone. And there's your first, second, third, reverse up here. Okay, but we haven't screwed with that. Give us a call, you're super interested, you wanna know about it, come by, all that kind of stuff. We just don't tend to screw with those kinds of things. The dashboard all looks really good. They got a rear seats back here. The roll bars, I mean, I'm not gonna call it fresh paint, folks. I'm just gonna call it, it's been painted and it was, it's all a nice one color. There aren't any great big gashes or chips or chunks taken out of it. Even the roll bar is in great shape. The buckles, the cloth top, all of it looks really good. There's a couple little extra parts back here. I don't really know what they are. It looks like seatbelt things. So like I said, this is kind of like your beginner Bronco. There's lots of extra stuff that you can do to this, but the foundation's here. It runs great and all that cool stuff. The wheels are in good shape. I don't believe I found any curb rash on these wheels, because if I did, that would take quite a bit of skill with these great big tires on it. Over here, though, this wheel does seem to have a little bit of patina to it. So that's just some crud that's coming off of my hand. But there's a little bit of crap right here. Just a little patina. some polish, some extra stuff might be able to get some of that out. And this rear one's in great shape. But all the moldings, there aren't any large dents or dings. This is on here real good. I kind of wiped this down the other day and I didn't see any great big chunks taken out. Obviously there's some wear getting in and out of the vehicle. This is beautiful, and this is sandpaper. This is like a heavy sandpaper, so you don't slip and fall getting out of either side. And this passenger seat's in great shape. Quincy, over my head, if you will, one more time in that back seat. You know, it's perfect for the kids and the rest of the family back there. I see speakers all over the place, so I think it's got a pretty decent sound system in it. I haven't really heard it yet. Your center console here, there's your stereo system, and there's a lock box here in the middle. We do have the key for it. So that's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything in there. I haven't screwed with the radio yet, so I really don't know what's gigging with the radio, to be honest with you. But yeah, Quincy, if you could come on down here. Let's just talk about this front bumper. The Ford emblem up here is a nice chrome one. They're in beautiful shape. The headlights are obviously aftermarket, and I'm pretty sure they shine pretty brilliant. The radiator in there looks to be current, and that looks good. But all down here, all this, kind of sort of seems on the new side. It's real nice, and I don't know, there you have it. There's barely any road wear up here, like, a normal car with a bunch of little small chips and chunks and stuff like that. We just have these little blips in the paint, little dust particles that were around while it was being painted. The windshield looks pretty darn good too. Windshield wipers, I'll try and find that button later, and we don't need to show that. I'll get this crud off the windshield. And we'll see if the windshield wipers work good. But you've seen the engine, you've pretty much seen this. Oh, we don't know, Quincy. Come on down here if you could, please. And just kind of sort of, if you could figure out the light and get some really good shots of underneath there, I'd really appreciate it. I've been down here myself, taking a look around, and there's just some surface rust. It's very mild. I don't see anything bad. The frame looks good. Exhaust system looks good. Just, everything kind of sort of looks good. It was parked overnight. I don't think it leaked anywhere. So, if it does have a leak, it's an extremely slow one. What's that? And back here, this back bumper, the trailer hitch is in good shape. I'm sure it's been used. There's a small, little nick back here on this back bumper, but again, that's kind of a who cares. But there's a little one there. I just wanted to point it out. And the whole back end of it here, this Ford part's got a little bit of patina to it, and we're back to that little sandpaper thing going on back here. But other than that, we're in good shape. Folks, I really don't have much more about this. It's just a really nice truck. We're going to go for a ride around the block, though. The gearbox is, takes you a minute to find where first, second, third are and stuff. But it still runs and drives, power steering. It's kind of great. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a very nice Bronco for not a whole lot of money, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to go for a ride. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Celebrity Cars, and we're in the 1971 Bronco. And I'm noticing this really cool sound system here does work. Let's fire it up good here. There's a little dusty, sorry about that. It was hidden in the hole. With these two speakers down front. Not the clearest sound in the whole world, but it gets the job done, especially in something like this, so that's cool. All right, we're gonna close this back up. Folks, I'm running. All right, I'm gonna turn the radio. I'll turn the radio down. Yes, sir. I don't know how to turn it down. Okay, we're just gonna ignore it. Okay, first gear, here we go.
You don't have anything important in that pocket, do you? In your left pocket?
Oh, third gear. Oh, you know what? It's just kind of sort of like more of a straight up. I was looking for it over to the right. Yeah, it'll take you a second to get used to this shifter. Ouch, is that gonna hit these brakes? Brakes are super nice and smooth. I didn't hit them hard. It's not necessary. Back into first gear. We got some speed bumps here. I'm gonna take them like a champ though. Oh yeah. Okay, I should slow down for the next one. All right. Suspension is really nice and firm. It's very nice. Okay, we're still in first gear. Got lots of traffic coming. Actually, I'm in second gear. Now I'm in first. Thanks for the turn signal. Oh, it does have 4 gears. Dang, I didn't know that. There's 4th. I'm calling it a 3-speed the whole time. Just a nice cruiser, folks. Pretty sure you could go have tons of fun in the sand and the dirt. Just gotta be extra careful with yourself. Okay, I got up to about 40 miles an hour. I'm in neutral. Make a pretty good right-hand turn here. I don't hear any extra rattles, anything that makes me uncomfortable. It's really nice. Back down into third. Hold on, Quincy. Third gear is a very friendly gear. Back into neutral. Look at the size of this plane coming in. Wow. The benefits of working under an airport, that's massive. Okay. Sorry, folks, we're just waiting for some traffic. Looking at the gauges. Temp gauge is good. Oil doesn't seem to do anything. The alternator one's going like this like crazy, so the gauges are having some fun. All right, you know what? We're gonna do this instead. We're gonna find reverse because we have another way that we can go. And this way you get to know that reverse works good. A little different than what we normally do, but that's okay. As long as Quincy doesn't fall out. All right, back into first gear. We're gonna take the bumpy back way back. Yeah, folks, everything in here seems very concrete. Nothing's, I just had to get used to the clutch here and the shifter, but I found third and fourth very successfully now. That was a Harley Davidson that just went by. And yeah, it bounces and it seems hard, but it's not. This is believe it or not, a pretty soft ride for one of these. This was put together very, very well mechanically, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope we got enough film of underneath. You know, the engine compartment, the motor runs great. Everything, the temperatures, you know, it's a perfect 180 right now. It's been running for a while. And I don't have anything bad to say about this. It's a little loosey-goosey in the steering wheel, but you'd find that in a Bronco, and you get used to the shifters. It's just a very nice truck. 702-818-1031. Give the guys a call. Okay, they're sitting in here waiting for you. This is this is an incredible foundation for a great ride down the road. Although you can get it in and have tons of fun just the way it is. We'll see you next time.